Yeah, hello. Welcome to the episode number 7 on using the concept-based system for conceptual modeling and meta modeling. In the last episode, number 6, we defined the entity relationship modeling method and have a little example here, assigned dedicated graphical types to entity types and relationship types. So that's the left side of the figure, and then we added the process modeling notation here with the bluish elements, which are tasks, and these are linked. So this is an input link. This takes information from this information object, this relationship type, in order to perform this task check policy. Now, if you press the right mouse button, you can inspect the classes of this object. So it's instance of task, that's the explicit class of that, but it also has more classes, derived classes by rules and query classes. So in particular, it is also a predicate task. So a predicate task is a query defined by a query. And if we expand this by double-clicking it, we see the definition of the query. So a predicate task is just a task that has two successor tasks, two explicit successor tasks. So check policy has propose payment as a successor and assign assessor as the second successor. And these two are different, so this is called a predicate task. Now, continuing our graphical type demonstration, I would like to have these predicate tasks to be displayed with a different symbol that we can directly see that it's a predicate task. So double-clicking again, and to do so, we open the CBAVAR workbench, the textual interface. It opens up here. It will display the content of the current module, so all the different definitions that we did in the last episodes. So let's clear that out and define a special graphical type for these predicate tasks. So we call that a split graphical type. It gets the same background color as the others. The only difference is that the shape is now a diamond, which is a typical graphical symbol for process models that have such type of predicates, so decision nodes. Yeah, so let's tell that. And now we could add that to our existing graphical palette, but let's add that to a new palette. And tell that. Now, our graph is not changed yet, but we can change the graphical palette since we have now a second one. So under current connection, you see an option, change graphical palette. And this is the current one that we defined in the last episode. And this is a new one. Okay, so let's select that. And then the system will adapt the symbols. You see, this is now displayed like a diamond. And actually, this one is also a diamond because it also has two outgoing successor nodes to check policy or to process payment. So that's the first step. If we right-click this again, we see it's instance of not just predicate task and task, but also loop task. It's part of a loop. So you can do a loop like this, or you can go from here to there, and then go back here. So these nodes are all in a loop. Yeah, and now I would like to highlight these loop tasks. We could define a dedicated graphical type, but some of them are displayed as diamonds and some here as round rectangles. So I only want to change the color. So there's a way to do so that's called the object-specific graphical properties, and they are typically defined by a rule. So let's define that by a rule. That's this highlight rule. For all loop tasks, so whenever T is a loop task, then T gets the background color like this, which is more, which adds a bit more red. So it will be a bit lighter, and it will go to a bit to the violet color. So let's tell that. And now we have to redisplay the whole. So this synchronization is done by this validate and update shown objects. It will inspect it, and then you see all the loop tasks now have a slightly different color. So you can use the expressive power of deductive rules to highlight properties of your model. And you can use several graphical palettes in parallel and switch between them to highlight different things in your model. I will include again the sources in the link below this video, and I thank you for your attention, and see you later.